Hello and welcome to Fire Alarm Systems Training. This video today will discuss the evolution of FAST and how the program developed into what it now is today. Going back and looking how we got here, in the fall of 2002, Captain Bourne joined the Wilmington Fire Department as Fire Marshal, and at that time the Wilmington Fire Department was on the 2002 code, and which required that the installer be a minimum NICET level 2. Captain Bourne asked for my NICET certification, and my answer to him was, "What NICET certification?" And it was really the first time I had heard of the certification body. In January 2010, Frank Lindsay of Kells Incorporated challenged all his fire alarm technicians to become a minimum level 2 and a NICET level 2 in fire alarms. Shortly after, I applied for the NICET ambassador. One of the questions on the application was, how are you going to promote NICET in your community? And my question was, I thought you were going to tell me how to do it. I went back to Captain Bourne because I knew that he encouraged NICET certification and asked how we could promote NICET, and he said, well, what do you want to do? And I remembered Frank Lindsay's challenge, and I said, well, we can start a class and get people up to speed and get them prepared for the NICET exam. That started the FAST at Keller's. This was a 1-hour seminar we did every 2 weeks. There was 48 seminars that we had planned. This evolved into what is now Fire Alarm Systems Training at Cape Fear Community College, and on May 2012 we launched the program and offered our first class. A little bit about the program. Fire Alarm Systems Training is a program to produce competent and qualified individuals. It is our belief that properly trained and knowledgeable fire alarm systems designers and technicians will reduce losses due to fire or false alarms and improve the quality of life in their community. The National Institute for Certification in Engineering Technologies, or NICET, is a non-profit organization created by the National Society of Professional Engineers to serve the certification needs of the engineering technologies community. Fire Alarm System Training endorses and encourages NICET certification. The course will last 4 months, and they will consist of 3 sessions per week. Each session will include a lesson, a discussion board, and a progress survey to evaluate the student's understanding of the topic. An exam will be administered at the conclusion of each month and will consist of 60 questions. This is an electronic time exam that will allow you 60 minutes to complete it. This is to give the students practice when they take the NICET exam, so they'll have experience in a timed environment. Our courses are self-paced and offered online to anyone with an internet connection. However, the material is presented only in English. So basically you have 4 months to complete all the assignments in the course. The courses are offered January through April, May through August, and September through December, or 3 times a year. The first course is Alarms 101. This is formerly our basic fire alarm systems course. The reason we decided to change the course titles is because the basic was a little bit misleading. The material was much more difficult than people were led to believe. Technicians with limited experience would tend to skip over the basic and go straight to the advanced course and miss all the fundamentals in the basic. Students will learn basic electrical theory and understand resistance, voltage, and current. Students will also acquire a basic understanding of the physics involved in the chemical reaction and the byproducts of fire. Students will learn basic electrical workmanship and installation methods of fire alarm equipment and devices. They will also gain an understanding of the requirements of codes and standards that govern fire alarm systems and installations. Students will become familiar with the NFPA 72, the National Fire Alarm Code, and National Electrical Code, or NFPA 70. Students will be awarded 14.4 CEUs for successful completion. This is not a NICET prep course, but you will be better prepared for the Level 1 and Level 2 fire alarm system exams, and you can also earn 45 continuing professional development points as well. Alarms 102. This is formerly the advanced course. Again, we decided to change the course names because they're a little bit misleading. This course is designed for individuals who are fire alarm technicians or have intermediate experience in the fire alarm industry, and will focus on engineering and design. The subject matter will build upon concepts addressing behavior and generation of smoke in the combustion process. Also, the requirements of codes and standards that govern fire alarm system installations. Students will become familiar with NFPA 72, the National Fire Alarm Code, NFPA 70, the National Electric Code, also NFPA 101, the Life Safety Code, and the International Building Code, or the IBC. They will also earn 14.4 CEUs for successful completion. This is also not a NICET prep course, but you'll be better prepared for the Level 3 and Level 4 NICET fire alarm exams, and also earn 45 continuing professional development points as well. The Alarms 101 Practical. This is consists of 4 hands-on labs hosted at the Safety Training Center located at CSCC's North Campus on Saturdays each month. This is an optional course component that supplements the Alarms 101 class. The lab is also offered in a 2-day, 8-hour format that can be scheduled at any time when a 10-student minimum is met. Previously, we offered the course hybrid, where you would take the online course and then come in and do the 2-day lab. We have since separated and add this as a separate component, so you can either take it in conjunction with the Alarms 101 and have the lab once a month, or you can schedule to come in and take the 2-day format and not do it as a standalone course. A pen and paper written exam will be administered at the conclusion of each lab. The exam will consist of 60 questions. They've been limited to 1 hour. This is also like the electronic exams, where we have 60 questions, 60 minutes. The reason we give a pen and paper exam is because when people take the test online, we're really not sure who's doing the work. With this 101 practical, we're saying that these technicians are qualified. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the person online is actually the person taking this test. This does not count towards the final grade for the 2-day offering. That's purely just the labs, but we're going to give the test as an option. Graduates who take the practical in conjunction with the Alarms 101 course will be considered qualified per NFPA 72, the Hanover County Fire Service, and the Wilmington Fire Department. And when we developed this course, we developed it with a partnership with both our AHJs to make sure that we were offering what they were looking for, and they could actually endorse it and say that people were qualified. You will earn 1.6 CEUs for this course. We also offer an internship program. This program is designed to allow students with no prior experience in the fire alarm industry to acquire hands-on skills with participating fire alarm contractors and organizations. Participating fire alarm contractors and firms complete a form listing the skills they can provide, such as rough end, pull, wire inspections, etc. Students are provided with an alphabetical list to choose a company with the skill sets they desire from that list. Students will perform internship and not receive wages, but acquire valuable hands-on skills desired by potential employers. Companies and firms contribute to the development of future fire alarm industry professionals and get a first look at prospective technicians. So how the program is going to work: we have a sponsor that wants to participate. They will fill out a form listing the skills that they can provide. This is going to have their contact information and a contact person with a phone number. It's going to be the work hours that they offer, the skill sets that they can offer, any comments or suggestions to the intern, such as PPE required or special working conditions. They'll go ahead and submit this form to Cape Fear Community College, and we'll go ahead and create a sponsor database. From that database, we'll print a listing, and students are provided with an alphabetical list to choose a company with skill sets they desire. It'll have the contact information of the company with the address, phone number, and a contact person. It'll list the skills that they can offer to the intern. It'll list the work days that they offer experience. There'll be comments, again, as far as what kind of PPE they require, any special instructions. So for the participant, the student interested in the program will submit an application. They will list their contact information. They will list the primary and secondary companies or organizations that they want to intern with. They will list the skill sets they desire. They will check their availability that they can intern. And they can also list their comments and feedback to the employer. So what we'll do is we'll take the sponsor application and we'll partner up with the participant application and find a company that's well suited for the intern as far as which skill sets that they desire and what hours they can work. So in a quick overview of the program, the course will last 4 months and offered 3 times per year. This is between January through April, May through August, September through October. The courses are self-paced and offered online to anyone with an internet connection. However, material is presented in English. We offer the Alarms 101. This will give 14.4 CEUs or 45 NICET points, and you will be presented with a certificate of attendance. The Alarms 101 Practical, you will get 1.16 CEUs or 16 NICET continued development points and a certificate of completion when you take this course in conjunction with the 101. The Alarms 102 will offer 14.4 CEUs or 45 NICET continued development points and a certificate of attendance. I'd like to thank everyone for attending today. You can contact the instructor P and Forever at cfcc.edu. You can also follow us on Twitter at fast_ILM, or you can join our group on LinkedIn, Fast at CFCC. Thanks and have a good day.